Welcome back to UbCup, the official BCU Cinematic Universe podcast. Welcome back to our Okay.
All right.
Welcome back to our bi-weekly podcast. On other news, this is the anniversary, 1 year, and yeah, this is the second episode. Griffin.
Hello. I am here. So excited to be doing this. We've been doing this for a year, and it just really amazes me how far we've come. So I'm really excited for episode 2.
Hi, I'm Charles. I'd just like to extend a thanks to all the people who have supported us over this year. It's been a tough year of podcasting, but we've managed to put out our episodes twice a week without missing a beat. Miles, why don't you lead us off for the second episode?
Well, today we have something interesting planned. Last episode was Mind Games. Today will be absurd topics.
Absurd games.
Yeah,
Absurd games.
You guys are both gonna go on the web. You're gonna find the most absurd news articles you can possibly find.
And then we're gonna argue for why.
Yours is more absurd.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
And like usual, I'll give them points in thirds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And whoever has the most points wins.
We're really good at our job, aren't we?
Yeah.
I mean, we've been doing it for a year. It makes it natural.
Yeah, it is the second episode. We have a lot of experience.
Also, if you wanna follow us on our Patreon, we would greatly appreciate the
Special episodes. That's
episode.
where the rest of the bi-weekly episodes were.
Yeah. We only post once a year on our YouTube channel, but the Patreon's going crazy.
So many episodes.
So many.
Twice a week.
Let's go, Griffin.
Yeah, pull up your phones.
Whoa!
Already started.
No small talk or anything?
That was small talk. The smaller the talk, the better.
Most absurd news.
Okay.
UPI.com.
To fill in the blanks, I guess I'm reviewing the food we got from
Oh my gosh.
our Harmons.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I'm drinking
A
Fresca
new
right now.
Lennon-McCartney collab has just dropped.
2 vultures found too drunk to fly.
Okay, when you find one, don't say it out loud. We're gonna save that for the suspense.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. No, this isn't crazy, but this is cool. The son of Paul McCartney and the son of John Lennon just made a new single together. It's like the Beatles all over again.
That's cool. Except it's not like the Beatles.
Yeah.
These suck.
Miles, can you just give us like a countdown for what we need to do?
Hey Siri, set a 1-minute timer.
Except all cookies.
Don't give us bad ones. That's my advice. Back to my food review. We got some Jolly Ranchers in our stash,
I want one of those.
as well as a Twix. I guess I'll break. Oh well, we have Fresca. I've already mentioned the Fresca. I've been drinking.
They all suck.
Make more noise.
Oh boy.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
Yeah. And it's just really crazy that it's been a whole year. And we're this well prepared. This is going to be a pain to export.
What do you mean?
Well, last time it was exporting at 1 frame per second, and it was an hour long. It took the entire weekend.
Well, it's okay.
I mean, just think of what's in... Oh, that's a minute. Stop.
Okay.
Click the nearest link.
I got mine.
I have mine.
So,
Good. Do
Why
you want
don't
to
you
flip
go
the
first?
bottle cap?
sure.
Are you heads or tails?
I'm top.
Ins or outs?
I am out.
Actually, I guess
No,
I am-
the computer.
you can be whatever you want.
I'm this part.
Okay.
He's the ins.
For our audio podcast, I'm this part.
For our audio only listeners, he's pointing at the top of a bottle cap. He wins.
You can go first.
Oh,
I defer the win to you.
Okay.
I don't know.
So
Sure.
what do we do?
You're trying to sell it as the most absurd topic ever.
All right, I'll start with the title. New Zealand. Ram killed by police after elderly couple found dead in paddock at their home near Auckland.
Whoa.
Pretty crazy. This is written by Remo.
Probably ChatGPT.
Yeah. No, this one. Remo Bala. News reporter. You can find him. Hold on.
Yeah, we're not stealing his stuff.
His ex Twitter account.
Just go to x.com.
X.com.
Slow down.
Oh my god!
For our audio only listeners, Charles just burst
He just sprayed Fresco everywhere.
because it was unbelievably funny.
Anyway, his ex account is Remel.b.
Charles, what was the thing that got you?
We're doxing this guy.
No, we're giving him credit for his work. Doxing is where you reveal their home location.
We said he was in New Zealand.
That's
No.
very broad.
No, this isn't the
New
guy
Zealand
that
is a small
died.
country.
It was
He's the
written.
news reporter.
What day is it today?
April 28th.
April 19th.
28th.
28th.
It's April.
That's what I said. 28th.
The 1 year anniversary.
Miles, do you care if you get Fresco on your couch?
A little dry.
It must
Good.
be yeah, this was written like 10 days ago. So, Thursday, 18th of April, 2024, 13:54 UK. They got they know everything. File pick.
Can you just get to the good stuff instead of linking the photo?
So, a ram believed to be responsible for killing an elderly couple has been shot dead by New Zealand police. Can you believe it?
Did they let him get his lawyer?
Probably.
I mean, I don't think you could just shoot him.
How does a ram kill a
What?
elderly couple?
The pair, in their 80s, were found dead by their son in a paddock attached to their home in
Griffin, I don't know the correlation anymore.
rural West. Okay.
Explain the correlation with
Yeah.
that animal now.
Can you just give a brief
He
reason
had-
why it's absurd?
He had grown concerned after not
'Cause they
hearing
shot
from them in the morning. So the ram...
The ram grew concerned?
I
No,
don't
they were
know.
found by their son. The bodies were found by their son.
The boy was not the murderer.
Oh, okay.
For our
that makes
idiot
sense.
listeners.
For our idiot-only listeners. Okay. So the police arrived at 7:30 New Zealand time, and the
New
ram was
Zealand.
in the paddock.
Is it just an addict?
No, paddock.
It's a paddock.
I don't know. The country's force said in a statement, another party at the scene suffered a minor injury after being attacked by this ram. So this ram went on a spree.
There's a serial killer
There was a
ram
serial
in New
killer ram
Zealand.
in New Zealand.
Was.
But they had to put it down. They didn't just shoot him. They put him in the electrical chair. It was rad.
Did he even serve time in jail? Or is it because it's
Probably-
murder, instant death?
Probably a little bit. But for serial kills, you really want to get him quick.
Get him out.
For all our serial killer listeners out there.
Run. Doesn't your cousin listen to this?
Me? Oh, I don't know.
He was just in the comments.
Yeah. It added
Shout
that,
out to you, little guy.
It's
it
okay,
added
he's
that its
probably given up
officers
hope
were
on us.
confronted and approached by the ram. So the ram tried to kill the police too. He saw him. He was ready to charge. After addressing the situation,
Rookie
they
mistake.
shot
Rookie
the ram dead.
He should have. That was a rash action.
They both lost their lives in a tragic accident. They're good people. They're over 80. They don't deserve this, Mr. Burrell said.
How old was the ram? Or the bison, or whatever animal this thing was.
I don't know. Everyone in shock as to what's happened. What? People.
Griffin.
You got this.
They're very upset. I feel like I was dreaming it actually. It was a bit of shock being told what had happened and I just didn't believe it. So, as you can tell, that person wasn't really good at speaking. But basically, everybody was really sad because this ram had gone on a murder spree across all of
New Zealand.
Does he have any past track records?
Yeah, did he
No,
have a
he
criminal
was-
record?
He was just building up.
So he just went all out at the very end.
Yeah,
He'd been bottling up all of his rage.
yeah. Mr. Burrell's father.
Was this like on a farm?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or was it just a random animal that just showed up?
It was on a farm.
Cool.
An investigation into the death is underway, and a post-mortem is expected.
Well, I don't know. That's pretty absurd.
So,
Okay.
that is pretty absurd, as you said, because, like,
I
when
think-
was the
I
last
think
time
we do that after we hear both of them?
Oh, okay, alright, go ahead, Charles.
Thank you.
Because that is pretty absurd.
Sorry.
You're arguing for which is most
Let me
absurd.
clean the Fresca off of the mic. Just. Okay, there we go.
Was it X.com that got you?
Okay, well, my absurd news article also has to do with Rams. And
Is it the car?
it seems that Rams have a tendency to fight, both amongst themselves and, as we learned from Griffin's news article, against their owners. Now,
Rest in peace, Ram.
one British farmer, 10 days ago, one British farmer discovered the solution that kept her rams from fighting.
What?
She took a can of Axe body spray and sprayed it all over her rams. And that apparently calms the rams right down. April 18th. A British sheep farmer said she found a surprising solution for curbing the aggression of her rams. Axe body spray. Now, basically, what she would do is she would go to the store and she would buy a can of Axe body spray. And she would walk out to where she kept all of her rams. And she would spray down the rams with
What
the
else
Axe
has
body
she
spray.
tested? Is this like one of the 20th things she's tested?
We don't know.
Shaving cream?
Oh,
Can rams breathe if I put shaving creams in their mouths?
no. She is spraying the Axe body spray on the babies.
Oh, so they grow up with the axe ingrained in them.
I don't know.
Oh.
That's my story.
Oh, that's it?
Anything else absurd? Just a woman.
No,
spraying-
she's spraying rams, sheep, with Axe body spray. Griffin's was about a pair of 80-year-olds dying.
I think
I'll address that in my counterclaim.
I'm just gonna give you my thoughts right now, so you can work to maybe avoid this. But I think yours, Griffin, would happen. I feel like that's more realistic. Like I feel like rams, bison, rams.
It's like a male sheep, Miles.
Male sheep, I think they would have killed someone. Hot take.
Oh, right. That's pretty...
But you don't just see rams
biased
getting
opinion.
smelling like Axe body spray as often.
What do you mean?
Is that
Do you guys not own rams? They smell like Axe body spray.
Do you own rams, Griffin?
Yeah.
for? I've seen them.
See? And you know how they smell.
Axe body spray.
Exactly. I do it too. That's common knowledge among
It
ram
happened
owners.
10 days ago.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. You can go amongst yourselves.
Have you assigned points off of our opening round?
We're not done yet.
Oh, okay.
I mean... Uh-oh.
Leave.
If you spray Pseudo with Axe body spray, she calms down.
Guys, there's a ram in our house.
Come on, keep going.
Get the body spray.
Anyways.
Wow.
The real absurd part, but mine, is that they were poor elderly people. That's absurd. Because when you think of rams
Okay,
murdering
look
people...
up what a paddock is. Because if it was like in their bathtub, I'm like, whoa, that's absurd. But if it was like a part of the farm, maybe.
No, Miles, for clarity's sake, why don't you look up what paddock is?
A small...
He could be lying
just
to
look at
us.
Let's
Griffin, let me just see the first
Yeah,
result.
let's see. First result.
Okay, first result. Paddock. Wikipedia.
That's reliable.
In Canada and the United States of America, a paddock is a small enclosure used to keep horses.
What?
In the United Kingdom, the term
That's
has a
not
similar meaning
absurd.
and also applies to a field for general automobile racing competitions.
So, Griffin, what I'm hearing
No, what
is
I'm
that
hearing is that they went to a Formula One race, and this ram.
what I'm
tracked
hearing
them
is that
down.
the ram was in its enclosure, and the elderly couple walked into its enclosure, essentially trespassing on the ram's space. The ram, forced to defend its home, killed those poor innocent souls.
No,
What?
it never specified if it was in a ram enclosure or in a Formula One competition. I'm convinced that it followed them to the Formula One race, and as they were sitting in the bench, it killed them. And it would be fine if they were some random 50-year-olds, but you would think
80-year-olds.
you would think the ram has enough morality to not kill elderly people. But this serial killer of a ram was so intense and so wicked.
Griffin,
that
do
it
rams
decided,
have morals?
Yes, and it decided
They
that
do
it wanted to
prove
kill
it.
these elderly people. All right,
Leave!
Lame. Say it with us.
The candy
podcast.
is mine.
3,
2,
2,
1,
1,
leave. Okay, on 3, the candy is mine. 3, 2, 1, the candy is mine.
Mine.
Good.
Yup.
The fresca all over the room is also mine.
So, I'm just saying, a ram stalking somebody to a Formula One race and killing 2 elderly people, and then being chased by the police before shot to death is pretty
Okay,
absurd.
I guess the ram did fight back.
Okay.
That's pretty
I
absurd.
rest my case.
Charles, go ahead.
Griffin, I'm gonna try to rebut what you are saying, because, first of all, the first definition that came up of paddock was an enclosure for horses, not, as you say, a Formula
Didn't it
One
also say
racetrack.
It was on their farm.
It was on their farm.
No.
They were found dead
think
on
it did.
their paddock. It
Yeah.
used the term their paddock. So unless these elderly
Griffin.
New Zealand sheep farmers owned a Formula One racetrack.
Say that they
Griffin,
didn't.
did the article have a location, like specific
Yeah,
location?
what's the
'Cause
location?
then you could just look up
Odgerbrack or something
and
like
look
that.
up Odgerbrack Formula One track.
It rhymes. It must exist.
Yeah.
I closed it. Oh, hold on. Ram
I
kills...
just think Hazel, can you get Pseudo outside?
Outside.
Ram kills
Over here.
elderly people.
Pseudo wants the fresca.
Okay.
Pseudo is a dog. For our audio only
It is
listeners.
not the coding term.
What's that?
Pseudo means it's the overriding
okay.
code term.
Near Auckland. So near Auckland.
I like how Ram. Oh, that's not Google.
Auckland Racetrack.
We've only had one distraction so far.
That's pretty good. We are 20 minutes in.
According to
Only
this,
40 to go.
According to this, there are quite a few.
Can you cite your source, Griffin?
Google Maps.
Okay.
Hey, how about you go back to the article and get exactly where they were found, because I'm sure the article would specify where this tragic murder happened.
I also think it would say Formula One track, like in the title.
Yeah.
Murdered on Formula One.
It wouldn't
track
say
by Ram.
paddock.
I would say paddock.
But it doesn't say that in the
I've-
title. That's the most absurd part.
Exactly.
So why isn't it
You're
a
getting
focus?
it.
Why isn't it a focus?
You're getting it, Miles. This wasn't meant to be absurd. I'm supposed to make it absurd. And I found the absurdities.
Charles, maybe convince me on yours some more. He's making up really good points. Keyword making up.
Is he? Well, I don't need to make up any of my points, as I already know it. You see, this woman, who is part of the Facebook group Ladies Who Lamb,
That's pretty absurd.
She apparently, after discovering this crazy invention, that a simple blast of Axe body spray in the face of a baby lamb.
I think the most absurd part is
Will
she
stop the
probably
rams from
tested
fighting.
stuff.
Yeah. She. Imagine how many
That
tests.
wasn't her first try.
Imagine how many things she was trying on these rams. She was probably injecting them with different types of, I don't know, anesthetics or something. But then, one day, she was fed up with it. And she walked to the store and she got a can of Axe body spray, known as Lynx in Britain. And I want a Mamba, Griffin.
That's a stupid name.
Links.
Lynx body spray, yes. Thank you.
The whole point of Axe is it's like you're chopping your odor
It's
molecules.
the whole manly.
Yeah, it's like you're a lumberjack.
Well, isn't it absurd
chopping
that they
up-
chose such an absurd name
You know what?
for the
That
body
shows me
spray in
Lynx
England?
wins.
Lynx? How could you even call it Lynx?
Okay, 1/3 point for Charles.
Oh man, this is so easy.
Okay. You're,
You can move back to Griffin.
no, we need to move on.
We're moving on?
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna set a 1 minute timer.
We're doing it again?
Should I give you more or less time?
More.
2 minutes? 3 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
We'll do 3 minutes, yeah. Okay, go. And now that they've found a good source, hopefully, like a website.
Nope.
Okay, maybe it'll be slower this time. You've ruled out one of them, right? If they're bad. Now comes the 3-minute solo. Well,
What?
guys, Jolly Ranchers, I actually ate my Twix. Sadly. I'm gonna break these open. I will be making a Jolly Rancher tier list.
I don't know this existed. It's not mine.
Whoa!
I'm not sure if this is the most absurd. Kind of fun.
You have 2 minutes 30 seconds. Maybe use that for your advantage, because apparently Griffin has a good one. Are you locking it in?
No, I guess I'll keep looking, but that's a pretty good one.
Okay. I think my personal favorite Jolly Rancher color is, it might be green.
I got one.
Oh, you're locked in as well?
I'm locked in.
Griffin,
Locked
you
in, zoned in.
Griffin, you locking in?
Oh, there's two good ones.
We can probably find the ones with the, I don't know. Play to your audience, the 60 people who watch it.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna ask you to choose a word.
Potato.
Weed vasectomy. Which one do you like more?
Oh, you're on the same
What?
website as me. I saw the wheat and the vasectomy.
Maybe we should, I don't know.
Just so we don't choose the same one, I'm on trash bag.
I don't know. If Charles didn't think that yours were bangers, I don't know.
I'm locked and zoned in, man.
Okay, are you committing? You have a minute left. Griffin, we're just waiting for you to lock in. Come on, Griffin, cook.
It's whatever one you're on at the end of the minute. So if you're still searching,
I won't let him pick the closest link. Man, you might want to skip ahead a little bit.
Wells, where are
Yes.
your solos?
Well, I'm eating the green one right now, and like it's A tier.
Try blending up.
It's A tier.
I can't really.
I guess I'm locked in. I still don't know which one to choose, but
Okay.
So,
Well, why don't
which one are you logged in on? Do you know?
do you
Or are
want?
you just logged in on both of them?
He's managed to lock in on two.
logged in on the website.
Okay, well, I guess we'll hear from. Are you ready to go?
Charles goes first.
Oh, yeah, Charles.
I have a Jelly Rancher in right now. It's hard to talk, but okay. On April 4th of this year, in Sacramento, California, a man was burglarized.
What?
What was taken? 2 phone chargers from his porch that he had just gotten delivered. Now,
I have a really good one.
porch pirating is a serious crime. It involves someone running up to the porch and grabbing a package. Typically, they don't know how much is in the package, which is why this thief ended up with,
Okay, guys. Guys, I've got a good one.
1 second.
This is... I'll just butt in right now. From Detroit Metro Times. I got a good news article. Detroit man says his porch was stolen. Photo goes viral. And
That's his porch.
For our visual listeners, you obviously see this, but our audio only. This is a house. Seems to be lifted off the ground by like a below story basement. But the stairs that were normally going to lead up to that, the porch, the door that is going to lead up to, that is missing.
It's gone. I can't see it. Where is it?
It is
He
gone.
must have stole it.
Okay, let's see what the article has to say.
The photo was a joke, meant to entertain social media. Good one, Miles.
Okay, let's look up another one I found while researching this one. Driveway stolen in Detroit. Okay. Detroit took lady's driveway. Okay, this is my new one. This is my second try. Utter shock. Woman comes home to find her driveway stolen. Let's see if this one is fake. In a season when most of us worry about porch pirates stealing packages, a Florida woman came home to a stunning sight. While she was at work, someone stole her concrete driveway. My driveway is gone. And she isn't exaggerating. What used to be a concrete slab outside of her house is now a patch of dirt that she didn't ask for.
She didn't ask
You are not allowed to change your topic, Griffin.
Yeah, found this while researching.
What do you mean? You just found that.
No, I looked it up after I was enlightened by the... Okay, yeah, porch and driveway stolen.
Thanks
Go
for
ahead,
interrupting.
Charles.
Get back into the zone. Locked in zone. Okay. Now this porch pirate was clever. He encased himself.
Porch pirate?
Porch pirate.
Were these packages of chargers?
The man at the house had gotten an Amazon package worth $2 phone, a total of $10.
Oh, I thought a burglar went into their house and stole their phone chargers.
No. The thing was, in order to steal this $10 item,
Was he in a traffic cone?
no.
Okay.
The
That's just
porch
another one I know
the
about.
porch pirate used an elaborate disguise.
Was he in a garbage?
He was inside a garbage bag.
I knew it!
And Miles,
I've seen this one.
for our visual listeners, I'm gonna show you the video of this man creeping up to the house
Yeah,
on
the
the
same
trash
guy
bag.
did the traffic cone. You're marking an ad. Okay, we're watching a
St. Jude's.
5-second ad making us feel sad.
Oh, St. Jude.
Can you not? Is that not a skip button?
It's full screen.
There's
some people talking without noise.
A person hiding inside a trash bag just to steal a small package. Good evening, I'm Laura Painter.
And I'm Chris Thomas. There's something you
These
have
are
to
not
see to believe.
actual
Just take
people
a
on the
look. There you
podcast.
see
That's-
that person covered in a trash bag.
That's
taking
a very
that
similar
small
thing to the
package
traffic cone.
From this doorstep in Glenwood Meadows. ABC 10's Luke Clary spoke to the homeowner tonight about this caught-on-camera moment.
The joys of homeownership.
Sorry, it's showing us lawn mowing
Setting up your
ads.
own
We don't care about those. I would like to see the traffic. Whoa, it's one of those big traffic cones.
So it's one of the big traffic cones.
It's one of the ones that don't go into neighborhoods.
And a person is inside the traffic cone, slowly edging their way forward to the porch where they're going to grab packages. Now, this is actually pretty common in the porch pirate community. Don't ask me how I know.
All our porch pirate listeners, you can concur.
And it's, I guess, a bag is just a variation of traffic cone.
To all of our homeowners, if you see a traffic cone or a trash bag approaching you, Take your packages inside.
Make sure to secure all phone chargers.
All right, Griffin, let's hear
I mean,
yours.
I already heard of that one, so I don't know what that does to your standing.
All right.
It
I'll
doesn't.
think about it. I'll think about
Does it matter?
Okay.
I am the judge.
I ended up choosing avoid these rude behaviors when smoking weed on March 20th.
Is this like the last one you saw? Is this like a
Griffin, this is information of what not to do when smoking pot.
Exactly. It's absurd that there are rules.
I don't know. I might be.
All right.
Griffin likes to smoke his pot however he wants.
Members of the cannabis community have some etiquette tips to keep your pot party from getting out of joint.
Oh, that's pretty good. They made a little pun.
Yes, and there is an ad, so I gotta wait a minute. I'm basically gonna describe what's happening in this video. Basically describes how to make cannabis.
How to make cannabis.
It's the only known video on the internet. Okay. Alright.
I don't know about this.
Yeah, I'm not sure. For
I'll
our
skip that.
under
Okay.
21 listeners, don't do pot. If you're over 21 and in a legal state, do what you want, man.
A lot of stoners are high on celebrating 420 this weekend, but bad manners can get in the way of time. That doesn't even make sense. It looks like they were high when they were running this. So before you take that first toke Saturday, members of the cannabis community have some etiquette tips to keep your pot party from getting out of joint. Jeremy Zachary, the CEO of Zen Cannabis, suggests that you take your surroundings into consideration when consuming the wacky weed.
This is just like an article.
If you're in a public place, please choose other consumption methods instead of smoking, he told HuffPost. Smoking is equivalent to lighting up a cigar in a small place.
Was
It's
this really one
overwhelming.
of your top? You were gonna lock this in?
This is the only thing I found.
You could have
It is
scrolled
right.
down and you got trash bag.
It is still absurd. Edibles are so convenient and portable, he says.
Okay, we're
There's
gonna-
no reason to not go that route. Okay,
Clearly, Griffin forfeits.
let's play out a situation, right? So, pretend you are
Bleep.
Zachary.
Bleep.
Jeremy Zachary,
What?
right? Okay,
I'm not gonna bleep you on that one.
You're Jeremy Zachary.
If you say anything about weed, I'm gonna have to bleep you.
Okay. Miles, you are some person on the street, right?
Am I in my traffic cone stealing this?
Yeah, but there's a little eye hole so you can watch.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, so, and I am smoking
Bleep.
weed, right? Okay, so let's go.
Bleep. Bleep.
You gotta tell me to stop because edibles are more convenient.
Man, stop. Bleep. It's more convenient, man. Just
No.
do the bleep.
I agree. I'm not really taking that into consideration. I should really consider who's around me.
For our audio-only listeners, he mimed throwing a joint over his shoulder to hit whomever it may hit.
And then I will pull out my bleep.
Real time bleeping. Bleep.
Way more convenient.
Glad I didn't have Fresca in my mouth for that one.
That was pretty absurd.
I don't know, man.
Well, so
Also, it says consent is also key, according to Michael Bologna.
that's good advice.
The CEO
What are
of
you
Dip
trying to
Devices,
do here?
a cannabis hardware manufacturer. He cautions his fellow cannabis enthusiasts not to give edibles to someone.
Yeah, some people like weed. That's not absurd.
Oh, so let's plan another situation.
No,
You
no,
are,
I'm not allowing
You are
this.
trying to force give me edibles.
Bleep.
And I don't want the edibles, but you're trying, and you gotta interfere, right?
Whoa,
Okay.
stop.
I'm
Did
sitting
you give
here.
consent?
Bleep.
I don't want edibles.
Bleep.
That's good.
No.
You're doing good.
No, you're supposed to say.
Dude, you're 14.
See? This is
I mean-
wild.
I'm glad you don't like it.
Cannabis is now legal in many states.
Not for 14-year-olds.
It's pretty absurd. And people were imprisoned, even though it is not against the law.
If people want to smoke weed, they can smoke weed. It's just
Griffin, I don't understand where you were coming from.
It's not absurd.
Cannabis is the scientific and formal term for a plant.
Okay, Charles wins this one. He's now at 2/3 of a point. He is sweeping it.
I feel like that was a pretty good. When we listen to this podcast back, you'll know you made all the wrong decisions.
Dude, you talked about cannabis culture.
Well, I'll be in severe regret. You know me.
I don't smoke cannabis. I'm
Bleep,
only 14.
bleep.
I will be in severe
Bleep.
regret. You know
You know,
me.
like, only your cousin listens to this. Okay. I guess go
Hey,
again.
we don't want to hear Griffin's cousin.
I gave you 2 extra minutes. That's what you came up with.
Dude, you could have scrolled down on the website. There was the man getting vasectomy thinks earthquake is happening.
That one sucked.
Okay.
Better than yours.
Mm-mm.
Okay, I'm going to give you 2 minutes. Because apparently 3 minutes
Mouse.
is too much time.
With your rude interruptions, I think you should try to find an article
Did
that
I
impresses
win?
us.
Did I win? I think
No.
I won.
No,
Driveway stolen.
I would like to see you come up with an article that impresses me.
That'll be the very last one. How we do one more between you goons?
No. Hold on.
Bleep.
It's impossible for me to win.
Yeah. One more.
2 more.
Yeah.
Tie, Griffin wins, I guess.
What? I don't like that.
We'll have a tiebreaker at the end with Miles.
Miles, can you unlock your phone? Thanks, man. 1 second. Let me just...
Wait, no, I didn't say go. Cheater!
Okay.
I'll give you 2 minutes and 1 second starting now.
I'm gonna find it again.
I have a red Jolly Rancher in my mouth right now. What I'm thinking, not as good as green, but it's still sugar, so it's gonna be A tier.
8 year. Oh, I found it. Okay.
Already locked in?
Yeah.
Man, okay. Charles, you have a minute and a half?
This one is again about. Actually, I'm not gonna say because Charles is.
What do
gonna
you mean
copy.
again? Rams?
Dude, this is great.
Hopefully.
I hadn't been looking on Quora. Quora is getting me all the headlines. Man.
I mean, you locked it in, you can't change it now.
Yeah, Griffin will go first. I'll just... It's like a bonanza of news stories just covering me in their gloriousness. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
No way.
We're gonna listen to this back and you probably can't hear any of us.
They can't even hear us right now. It's a safe space.
For my deaf listeners.
For my deaf and blind listeners. I'm sorry. Well, dude, go ahead whenever. I've locked in.
Oh, you're both locked in?
Yeah.
Nice, I guess.
Alright.
Go ahead.
It's a pretty crazy news article.
It better be. You've disappointed us too many times.
Dolphins deliberately get high on pufferfish
Oh my God.
neurotoxins by carefully chewing and passing them around.
What is it with Griffin and getting high?
I just found it!
And you call me stoner boy.
Extraordinary scenes filmed for a new documentary showing the marine mammals in their natural habitats. This was 3 years ago.
That took a while.
Wow, I don't
It's
know.
okay. All these are really old. The ones that I'm doing.
Breaking news.
Footage captured for the BBC One documentary Dolphins. Spy in a Pod showed the marine mammals chewing on pufferfish in order to get high.
What if they were just eating them?
Yeah.
Dolphins are thought as one of the most intelligent species in the animal
Yeah, so are
kingdom.
humans and they get high as well.
Experts believe they have put their ingenuity to use in the pursuit of getting high. That's pretty crazy.
Yes, I love it when geniuses try to get high.
Enlighten me.
In extraordinary cases filmed for a new documentary, young dolphins were seen carefully manipulating a certain kind of pufferfish, which, if provoked, releases a nerve toxin. Though large doses of the toxin can be deadly, in small amounts, it's known to produce a narcotic effect. The dolphins appear to have worked out just how to make the fish release just the right amount. So there are 2 young underage dolphins.
Underage, that is absurd.
Bleep! Bleep!
Smoking a pufferfish
Bleep, bleep,
joint.
Bleep!
Bleep.
Right?
Bleep!
Carefully
Bleep.
chewing on the puffer and passing it between one another. The marine mammals then enter what seems to be a trance-like state.
Trance?
The behavior was captured on camera by the makers of Dolphin Spy in the Pod, a series produced by BBC.
Okay,
blah,
if
blah,
you
blah.
can find a video, I'll give you extra points. Well, not extra points, but I'll give you a much better chance.
This was the case of young dolphins purposely experimenting with something we know to be intoxicating. After chewing the puffer gently and passing it round, they began
Griffin is
acting
reading a news article.
most peculiar, hanging around with their noses at the surface, as if fascinated by their own reflection. Let's imagine something.
I am sick of this.
No, last time was a
Imagine you're a
demonstration.
dolphin.
Imagine you're on a boat.
I'm on a boat.
You're just kind of driving around.
I'm driving around on
You
a boat.
You see 2 sticks poking out of the
I see 2
the
sticks
water,
on the ground.
out of the water. You
I'm in a
look-
ferry. I'm driving. I see 2 sticks.
You look closer. It is 2 high underage dolphins staring at their reflections in the water.
How did you get the underage part?
It said young dolphins.
Show us a video. And
Young
we'll give you
dolphins.
bonus.
But a 25-year-old can be considered young, but they're not underage.
They are.
Does
They
it say
have
that?
changed the legal age limit to be overage.
Google that, Miles.
It reminded us of a craze a few years ago when people started licking toads to get a buzz.
Should have used that one.
You're a banger right there.
Hold on. Especially
You're
the
not
way
allowed
they
to
hung their-
switch.
Did they say toads or toes?
toads?
Okay, good.
Oh, yes, I
Documentary
get my
makers
buzz
use-
by licking toes.
Documentary makers use spy cameras hidden in fake turtles, fish, and squid to film 900 hours of these dolphins getting high.
Find me footage. I need to see this.
Okay, if you want to find this, we can look at the documentary Dolphins Spy in a Pod.
Can you just like find on YouTube?
I could try, but it's a pretty high res documentary.
What? Okay,
Pretend
while
I said
Charles
something
fills us in,
important.
you can find the video.
The scene showing them using pufferfish, blah blah blah.
I think you're just restating the same thing now.
The spy creatures were designed to infiltrate the dolphins.
What? The corpses
And that is,
of turtles
that is,
they put.
that
hidden
is how it
spike in.
ends. And then I just saw somebody. Okay. All right. I'll find
Can
a
I just
video.
go?
Go ahead.
This was a while ago. It doesn't show me the date on Quora, but I think it was in the New York
Reputable
Times.
news article site.
Well, actually, no, Texas. So, Tulsa, some newspaper in Oklahoma.
That is so many places.
Where is it?
Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Texas.
Along
Texas.
in a
Undefined
galaxy
time.
in a galaxy far, far away. The headline: Federal agents raid gun shop, find weapons.
Established.
On Monday, federal agents busted into a gun shop. Sorry. Broke down the door to a gun shop.
Charles, you gotta enunciate more. Gun.
Gun. On Monday, federal agents raided a gun shop. To their horrible surprise, they realized that the owner of the gun shop had guns.
That must be illegal.
Can you believe it? The gun shop owner have guns. I rest my case.
That is absurd.
I found a video.
Okay, this is you're like close to being the same level as Charles. It's like, that's not absurd, though. It's just absurd that it's a news article.
Exactly.
I just want to see what this
All right. So it starts off. They find the pufferfish. They're just kind of nibbling.
Yum yum, pufferfish.
Yum yum pufferfish joint. They're kind of just swimming around with it, right? This is where things start to get intense. Multiple of their friends join in. This is describing for the audio-only listeners. And you can see them kind of acting a little funky. They're swimming towards the surface, and they're upside down.
Bleep.
Belly up. You can see them kind of just spinning in circles. Very unlike dolphins. They are all
Griffin, our
crowding around.
dolphin expert.
For all our dolphin listeners,
You know that this is not normal.
they look high.
The high dolphins.
They look normal, to be honest.
No.
You have to get the eye shot.
Okay, just take it. So, this is them. I went back a little bit because Charles has to see the dolphin looking high. Look at him.
It looks like a dolphin, bro.
That looks so
That
weird.
looks like a high dolphin. Right. And this basically goes on for 2 minutes of them just acting like goofballs.
They're just sort of like sitting there eating a puffer fish.
No,
Miles,
they're not.
mine made you laugh. When I said it, you
That is
laughed.
true.
You laughed more than you did on Griffin's.
No. Miles loves this.
Doesn't seem like he does from his reaction.
Keep watching. Keep
Miles,
watching.
can you imagine what it would take? Let's put the news article aside.
What
Think
else
about.
does the news article say?
Don't look at that, please.
Charles, what are you hiding?
No, it's fine. It's just a very short news story. It's fine.
iSurfer says, obviously this is a joke.
No, it's not.
Well, let me just, it's my phone. Let me just, this is the deciding factor.
It's the deciding factor.
What?
Think about what it would take for a person to write that knowingly.
Imagine if they raided a gun shop and found nothing but adorable puppies.
That's
Planes forced to land at airports. I love Quora.
state population to double by 2040. Babies to blame.
Breathing oxygen linked to staying alive. But these have to be fake.
Homicide victims rarely talk to police.
Most earthquake damage is caused by shaking. Diana was still alive hours before she died. Police say a man with no hands and no legs is armed and on the run.
Miles, come on.
How do I divvy this up? So, what I'm gonna do, because I didn't think Charles's main article of choice was better, but this website Quora, is a banger. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give Charles a third and Griffin a full point.
That ties us.
Well,
What?
he got the video and I said it were our bonus points.
Yep.
Well,
Dude, what?
this game is getting pretty interesting.
I can't believe how fair this podcast
I
is.
quit.
This is the deciding one, guys.
Miles.
I had to divvy it up in the most fair way possible, making it equal. Wait, did I say it was... Oh, I'm not a blue Jolly Rancher this time. This is a B. So average. Like, I don't actually like it that much. Oh, I need to start their timer. I think lowering the time makes them better.
I don't even care. You... It is so bad, Miles.
Well, no, I'm the winner at the end of the day. You have a minute, go.
Oh, I found it.
What?
Can't use it.
The website.
Quora?
Alright.
Okay, I'm just gonna do a bit of research for the audio only listeners.
Okay, I got it.
What size are traffic cones in the UK? 450 millimeters or above for road speeds of 30. Wait, the road speed impacts the size of a traffic cone?
Oh, I found the dolphins getting high.
Yeah. I feel like I got a banger right here. It was off Cora, obviously.
How tall is a standard traffic cone? 18 inches.
Me and Charles have
Traffic
both
cones
been
for
trained now. We
sale.
know the best website, Cora. We just gotta look
Can you
for-
just pick and choose off of Quora?
I'm no longer awarding Quora points.
What? I chose one on Cora!
No, like, I gave Charles one because he found a really good,
Oh, yeah.
like, thing. I'm not doing that again.
I don't even have one. Did the timer go off?
Yeah.
Okay, you have to
Griffin-
click the nearest link.
Nearest link. Okay. I have clicked the nearest link.
This is not looking good for Charles. Griffin burst out laughing. Charles was
Okay.
It's Charles' turn to start, right?
Guess it is. I'll show the full article. U.S. couple gets shocking $100,000 phone bill after using mobile data abroad. Can you believe it? They got charged a phone bill after using mobile data abroad. Now,
Crazy.
they're 71 and 65, which continues our trend of old people suffering horrible accidents. He's a loyal T-Mobile customer, and here is no, I don't actually want to go to that. 9 months in prison and a cancer diagnosis saved my life.
That's a different news
That's a
article,
different
Charles.
news article.
Can't use that
Sorry,
one.
that was an ad on that. So, yeah, a couple got a phone bill.
Alright. Now we're gonna go with this banger. I found this one. Posted by...
Dollars per gigabyte.
How many?
Is that a lot?
When you're abroad in a separate country and you're paying for data, in Africa it's $3. $3 per megabyte. 4
Gigabyte.
cents per
Oh.
no, $3 per gigabyte. That's absurd. Cause you make calls. and like
How-
look up dollars.
How big is a gigabyte? I don't
This
know.
podcast, like if you're trying to listen to this podcast, you would be spending like $10.
So, to all of our Africa listeners that are from any country other than Africa, you know, my favorite country, Africa, just be careful out there. Alright, you guys ready?
Sure.
This one is from Sharuya Verma.
Ah.
The headline is, Pope vows to get the church pedophilia down to acceptable levels.
Acceptable levels. Okay.
I think Griffin already takes it.
Just take it, man. You got acceptable levels in the
Much
church, and
more
I have a
frequent
phone
than
bill.
the Vatican was comfortable with.
Oh, he was comfortable with a little bit.
Well, obviously.
So this man is trying to prevent pedophilia.
Pedophilia.
It's like, what was that celebrity? It was like, it's time to end school shootings, and in the comments were like, bro, just realized.
Man, these
Make
things
a
are
new
bad.
meme.
They need to stop.
Get a picture of this guy and put Pope needs vows to get church pedophilia down to acceptable levels, and then put bro just realized Pope gone crazy.
That's going up real soon. I can't resist it.
I can't resist the Pope urge.
Well, Griffin wins that, so
Yeah.
that pulls him ahead.
I win!
Okay, now
And
time.
those Dolphins really pulled
That
ahead.
was stupid.
What have I done?
I showed you a video, Miles. You didn't even award me bonus points.
Wait a minute.
What?
I thought there was a timer for a second. Like, 1 minute.
Alright, Miles. Your turn.
Yeah.
How much is this worth? Is this worth 2 1/3 point? So I can tie it up with.
Yeah, you can tie it up with Griffin, then I'll be the judge on your tie. So we'll decide if this is good enough to warrant it. Miles, we'll give you set a 3-minute timer on your phone.
Hey Siri,
Yeah.
set a 3-minute timer.
We're gonna judge it on the absurd scale.
You
1 through
can't
10.
keep talking. Look. Rocky's stories.
It's canceled.
Okay.
Hey Siri, set a 3-minute timer. For our audio only
Okay,
listeners.
I'll do this. Okay, this. Set a 3-minute timer.
1.
You gotta be quiet or she'll cancel it.
So 1 is gonna be the best. 10 is gonna be the worst.
That's never how it works.
Weird News 2023,
No.
scrunch our faces.
10 is gonna be
Face.
10 is gonna be the middle. 5 is gonna be the worst. 1 is gonna be the best. 'Cause
I stopped
that's a pretty absurd scale. Absurd scale.
Funny news.
Miles is looking up little children with LSD. What is it with you guys and drugs?
Come on, load. About a week ago, called the police. A man retired. Dying of cancer. Okay, bad source. Oh my god. 2 minutes. Anything can be fun. I hate Cora. 10 weird Philly stories. The Mummer Doctor. Eagles fan now. It's on the delivery. Can I use the Discord
Yeah,
thing?
if you can find it.
Discord. April Fools. This is actually pretty funny though. I guess I'm locked in.
Alright. Pitch it to us. We will rank it on the absurd scale. 1 being the best, 5 being the worst, and 10 being the middle.
Cool.
What?
Okay. On April 1st, Discord released a video titled Discord Loot Boxes. And their April Fool's joke was they were going to add loot boxes to Discord, which they actually did do, but it's not encouraged, I guess.
Not encouraged.
But the funny thing is, Discord accidentally view-botted this video. Accidentally. And it got 1.4 billion views in a single day. And on this website, where it's just going over IGN is just going over this, it shows that Discord was unknowing that when they added the video into Discord, it auto-played automatically. So this meant whenever someone logged onto Discord, it counted as a view. And Discord did not know this, so there's some X posts.
They cannot see.
I like
That
how
says
Discord
oops.
just says oops.
Stop pressuring me. I just broke a world record. I have no idea what we're doing next. Yeah,
Should we play
was
the
a
video?
few minutes. They took down the views. It's now at 3 million.
Bleep.
How the bleep is this video getting so many views?
No, let's just watch the video.
The Discord video?
That one, right?
We can just do the loop.
Discord loot boxes.
Dicks
Dicks are here!
Dicks.
Miles!
Discord.
A CRM shouldn't wait.
Discord. Loot boxes are here.
Nice.
Okay, it's just a 17-second video.
A man just got crushed by loot box.
You mean Walrus Boy?
Dick box.
Yep. You will notice that it says 3 million views now because YouTube finally realized that having a video reach 1.4 billion views in a day isn't exactly great. I made a comment Discord loot box announcement deserves much more than 1.4 billion views. Such an underrated addition. 1.4 billion people just randomly unviewed the video. Which is true. I can't believe 17.5% of the global population is this excited for loot boxes. 1.4 billion people went back in time to decide not to watch the video. Yeah. Pretty funny.
Okay.
Honestly, that was pretty good.
Especially the dick boxes.
Does this put me in the running? Am I tied with Griffin?
I think Miles' performance ties him with Griffin.
No, we don't tie. It was just between us. We rank him on the absurd scale.
What?
I'm going for the win right now, Griffin. You
I
seem to understand.
I
The
vote.
absurd scale. It's 10 being the middle, 5 being the worst, 1 being the
I thought I was competing for a tie with you. So we
naturally.
could-
Yeah. I give Miles all in favor of giving Miles the tie with Griffin. Raise their
See,
hand.
we're all about fairness here.
You are outvoted, Griffin.
I guess we can.
This is how I felt. Okay.
This podcast is about fairness and fairness only.
We are a democratic
The Happy Fairness
podcast.
podcast.
I guess there will be no absurd ranking today.
What?
Well, you can still rank it.
Nope. Impossible. You either get put on the absurd scale, or you get tied with me.
I want to win this episode so I can be the next week's host.
Sorry, Miles.
Next
This week's
week.
host.
I mean, this is the last one we're doing this week because we already
Fair,
filmed one
fair.
yesterday. That's
Yeah.
coming out later,
Much later.
much later.
Much later. Okay. He ties. So you guys have. We'll give you plenty of time to do this one.
I guess
5
we're
minutes
done.
to
What?
choose the tie-breaking
tied.
news story.
We're still going?
Griffin, do you understand what's happening?
No, that's why I was like, why are we doing this? I was like, I didn't want to end with a tie. I thought you were the last one.
No, we're going for the tiebreaker now.
Oh, I'm gonna go back on Agora.
No, we're
No, let
banning
me start.
Quora.
Yeah, it has to be an actual news article from a reliable
The
source.
5 Nunes timer.
Sorry.
I'm gonna look up like actual news headlines though.
Okay.
1 second. Don't
And
start
no-
until I start.
Okay. I should try and find one that isn't just Machete Man thinks man is a fish.
You have 5 minutes.
Okay.
For our audio-only listeners, I have started a timer on a computer that is counting down from 5 minutes. It's at 4 minutes, 49 seconds right now.
Oh yes, I found. Oh my god, I'm so screwed.
I looked up absurd newspaper titles. These ones weren't on Quora.
It needs to
Actually,
be an actual article.
It probably was on Quora, but I didn't find it on Quora. And that's what all that matters.
4 minutes left.
Can I find like an image of it?
I'd prefer if it was actually a news article, like on a news website, just so it's not
Alright.
like an AI generated thing.
Okay.
Our
I'm logged in.
Our longtime viewers will remember our AI generated episode. That was a good one.
We've had many AI generated videos.
Okay, I guess I found mine. I haven't. Well, actually, let me read through it a second. And then I'm not gonna read through it.
Can I have a Whopper, Griffin? Please.
Open.
Okay.
Maybe later.
Okay, I'm locked in. I have not actually like looked into it. I just saw the title and was like, yes, this is the one.
Me too.
All right. Well, we should flip a bottle cap for who to go first. For our audio-only listeners, we are all looking around for bottle caps. I can't find it.
Okay, I'll be insides.
Yeah, you're always gonna be inside because inside.
You can flip it.
I'm gonna chuck it across the room, okay?
No. No.
Griffin gets to choose whether he goes first or not.
Oh, I thought you were competing to
Griffin,
go
could I have
first.
another Mamba, please?
I'll go first. Alright.
No.
Thank you.
I
Okay.
have a disadvantage.
This is an article. Title is
No way.
Flying Dildo Hits Buck's Party Guest. Draws Blood. The best man at a wedding was left battered and bloodied after he's hit in the head with a fast-moving dildo. The best man at the wedding was left battered and bloodied. Okay.
Okay.
I don't know why I
I think the
repeated that.
third time will be the best.
And there's a picture of a nondescript PNG man.
Is that a black eye?
No, that's just average man picture, right?
Oh.
And it's the picture is titled "Flying Dong Dings Buck's Party Goer." The flying phallus left Darwin architecture Juris Umaf 31 nursing a split forehead. That thing was going fast.
I'm screwed.
Mr. Scuba said he was injured by the bullet-shaped pink sex toy, measuring about 12. It was only 12 centimeters, and it cracked his forehead open.
Cool.
At a Buck's party to farewell friends.
What?
I don't understand.
You
Can I
saying
see
farewell
that?
to his friends?
Dinged by the artificial dong.
It's coming. This article is just coming up with new ways to say the same thing.
It has been able to say dildo in like 7 different ways. Charles is just looking through the article
The
now.
darting dildo drama.
Okay.
Alright,
I'm free to
Miles.
go.
Yeah.
Okay, my strategy was look up Florida news. This is what I got. Florida woman killed by her own car in freak accident.
Miles, you were good
You
on that
better
title.
sell
You better sell this pretty hard.
You can't beat the flying phallus.
Pinned by her own vehicle. Let me just like read through it.
Okay, I'll read the mamba. So I just ate the purple
I had
mamba.
a cherry one too. They're not as good.
I'm gonna have to give it B.
Yeah, it's just not. It's not good. Meanwhile, Miles is Jolly Ranchers, which he's so nicely letting me borrow, are delicious.
Yeah, like I was saying, man breaks into Port Orange home, takes pet dog. Police
Nope.
say.
Go back. You gotta sell us on the other one. That's what I'm saying.
Let me see. Florida woman killed by her own car. Her own car, guys. In freak accident.
Freak accident?
Yeah, that's a,
Let me guess.
An absurd accident.
Let me guess. Cars to blame.
So how did that happen, Miles? How did the tragedy happen?
The Florida Highway Patrol said the Ormond Beach woman failed to put her sport utility vehicle in park as she got out of it. The SUV rolled forward and collided with a tree on the driver's side, according to the FHP crash report. The impact pinned the wind between the door and the driver's side of the SUV, the crash report stated. And the woman was pronounced dead at the scene. No other details have been released.
Well,
So she's at the beach, and she parks
Griffin
her car.
wins,
She
and
parks
Miles.
her car.
Miles.
The car starts rolling forward, and she's pinned.
Miles, I would like for you to remember that you gave Griffin this win by giving him 1 full point. Griffin, your story was about 50 times better than Miles', so you get 50 points. Miles gets 1 point.
That
Yeah.
was pretty good flying phallus.
Well, is it time to say farewell?
Yeah. Really straight to the point.
It's okay, Miles.
And then we finished with flying phalluses.
I think it's time to say goodbye.
Can we play some music, like, overlay it with this?
Yeah, it's probably going right now. Oh man, that's great music. I love this stuff.
This is a banger. Mozart banger.
Have either of you listened to Taylor Swift's new double album?
Nope.
It's on my do later list.
It's on my do never list.
I'll probably listen to it at some point.
Man, I guess we'll see you later this week. Back for the
See you next
second year
week.
anniversary.
Thank you for all tuning in to the 2nd year anniversary
Of Ob Cup, the official
this is the
Beanfork
first
cinematic.
anniversary.
first anniversary of the Ob Cup.
It's second episode.
Second episode of the Ob Cup. We are so thankful and grateful and
Wonderful and
Goodbye.